Hello, Katie, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from house toward happiness, founder of Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light, the Bootcamp. So I hope you're well and I hope you've had the most magical week. Mine has been so wonderful and so beautiful and so fabulous. I've had so much fun. I will not say any more than that, but I've had a lot of fun this week. Yay! So anyways, how have you been? What have you been up to? And how are you finding it as the days are starting to draw in? Sometimes it can be the hardest thing as the days start to draw in, and being mindful of that is important. And a couple of tips that I say every year, and I remind myself of them as well as you every year, is to if you've got a sad lamp, put it out in the mornings and sit in front of your sad lamp. Take vitamin D every morning through the winter. Rearrange your day so that you can get out for a walk during the daytime and see the sunlight, or sit in the garden so that you see sunlight. That's really important. And be kind to your soul. If you have darker days, then know that it's not uncommon, and to remember that no matter how dark your day is, the light will return. That's the whole point as we walk towards winter solstice. The light will return, the light will come back, the days will start getting longer again. And come December the 26th, thereabouts, it changes every year, I haven't looked at the exact date, the days will start getting longer again, and so the light will return. So even if you're having a really dark day, the light will return. So yeah, they're my top tips to help you get through that. While we're on the subject of winter solstice, I will mention that I am going to be offering some really special bonuses to anyone who orders my pocketbook of oracle cards, which I should have next to me as I'm talking to you. It's in my rucksack down. It's in my rucksack. Anyway, Kate's pocketbook of oracle cards. Just go to Amazon, or my oracle card deck. If anybody orders those for someone for Christmas and pops their receipt number into a portal that I haven't even created yet as I'm recording this, then they will get some amazing bonuses, and which will include a it's so exciting, include a day's retreat, how to read oracle cards, and it's going to be a magical day. It will be spring next year to give people time to receive the actual oracle cards if they go for the oracle cards. If you've already bought the oracle cards, if you've already got the Kate's book of pocketbook of oracle cards, then just have a nose at your receipt number and dig that out, and when I create this portal you'll be able to add in, and you'll be able to come to the free retreat day, which means that if you're giving a gift to somebody, if you're giving a gift of a pocketbook of oracle cards which is under a tenner, then you can give them a day's retreat for how to read oracle cards, which is amazing. And hopefully that's going to help people give gifts reasonably and magically with some big bonuses. So yeah, it's going to be magical. So there you go. Haven't created the page for that, haven't ordered it as I'm recording it. Probably need to start ordering it, but anyway, that's about bringing in the light. Right, okay, so as always, I pulled out a card for you for watching this video or listening to this podcast. Excuse me, I'm not even going to re-record this. And I got a card that I haven't had for a long time. And we have Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path to light. Oh my goodness, as I pulled this out, I was wondering, but having just been talking about the light returning, How perfect is that? And I hadn't read this because I never do. I always just trust. You are on the path to light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible for you at this time. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or to others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what has happened, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that no longer supports you and does not support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all those around you, and to release from the burden of self-loathing. He wants you to know that he sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situations concerning your Father, either on earth or in heaven. I pulled this card out and I thought, oh my goodness, yeah. And then I read that. How perfect is this? Yeah. How perfect is this? Yeah, that line. There you go. So the reason I'm saying that, just in case you don't know, it says he also brings clarity and healing to any situations concerning your Father, either on earth or in heaven. My dad passed away in March, so that's really hit me there. And something different will hit you each card and each message. Something different will hit different people at different times, and that's hit me. So that is perfect and so beautiful, and I receive that. Forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. How beautiful is that? How beautiful. So that's your first card for watching this video or listening to this podcast. The second one is from my Oracle deck. We have maybe again. Now I will be honest and say we had this last week. It was still sat face up when I pulled my cards out, and I shuffled these cards twice to see whether I could get a different card. And on the third time, same card. So clearly we need this card. Both paths are possible for you right now. Both paths will take you in a wonderful direction. It's just the view that will be different. Feel into your heart and decide which view will fulfill your heart and soul at this time, and follow that path. How beautiful is that? So that's our same card again. There you go. As always, same card. So sending you a big, huge hug of love. If you want any help or support with anything, please reach out. If you want to have a one-to-one, reach out. And yeah, sending you a big, huge hug of love. There are still spaces for Avebury Day, I believe. As I am recording this, they are starting to get smaller. There are fewer spaces than there were last week, and it's happening every week. And so yeah, that's just what happens, isn't it, as you get closer. And it would be lovely if you come and spend the day with us, if it's calling you. Sending you a big hug of love. Have a magical day. Sending you so much love, with such a huge hug of love. Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness. Founder of Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light, the Bootcamp, helping you shed the shackles of the past so that you can shine your light brightly in this world. Sending you a huge hug of love. Have a magical day. Lots of love.